I think as being a Tainan people, we are very lucky because you can find in the recent years, every day, almost every day, not just weekend, there are many visitors and the backpackers who came to Taiwan, came to our city. They walk around, and what attracts them most is our foods. We feel very proud because we have many. We have been the colony in the past. Also, we have many history experience. So that's why I think our Thailand city, we grow up many different and special foods. And now I'd like to talk with you. When I have friends in Thailand, how do I treat them? So I like to tell Gourmet's Corner. It's from my personal experience. Do you know how Thailand people have the breakfast?
Fish ball.
Fish ball, yes.
And
pork. Rice dumpling. Fresh fish soup. Also, beef soup. Why we love beef soup so much? If you understand, Thailand City is very close to the meat market, Sanhua. So every early morning, they will grow up the very fresh meat, pork and beef. That's why we are very lucky. We always have, every day, we can enjoy the fresh beef and have the soup. That's very different from the other places. Also the salty rice, porridge. For the beef soup, what I like to recommend is a shop they call 6,000, 6,000. I'm very curious why the name, why the shop the name 6,000 until I know the story. Why? Because when they run the shop, they want to know what is the base name for the beef soup shop, and then they ask many people, and finally they ask their God. So they gave them a lottery. There's 6盒之内9盒1人情，千好万好为谁请保重。So they use the first words to be their name. That is 6,000. The name come from previous. And if you'd like to know where to go, so I could write down the place. Here is east, south, east, this west. That is east, and north, south. So this is our Fuqian Road, and then this is the Kaisan Road. Just about here, it's what we call the east door corner, 东美圆环. So around this road, you can find there is a sticky rice dumpling, and also there is many fresh fish shop, fresh fish soup, and here, there, around this intersection, you can find many delicious foods there, like Yongji, Sanji fresh fish soup. I think just a very famous director passed away.
Lee Kuo-shew.
He has said, if a person he can do one thing successful, then he is a very successful person. The shop Those restaurants around here, they always run by 4 generations or 3 generations, so they are very successful. Why? Taiwanese, our people, Tainan people, they could concentrate on one small shop and do very well, good, delicious to entertain the customer. Their resistance, their spirit is very valuable. Also, you can find that when we have, when in Thailand, what we feel proud for the restaurant, one, I like to divide them for 2 different. One is they have door. The other one is they do not have door. But the most famous restaurants always do not have door, right? For these stores, these small shops, these small restaurants, they do not have door. They just 路边摊, they just by the road. Next. So that's the breakfast. Another, I like to mention again that another beef soup, famous beef soup is at Wan Li in the market. So you have chance to go Wan Li early in the morning, and you can have the very good fresh beef soup there. For this, for the 6000 beef soup, you have to know that they only run from 5 to 8 o'clock. So you have to get up very early. After 8 o'clock, all the soup was sold. And how about the lunch? We have many different lunch, like 香肠, sausage and meat. That's different, what we call the white black cod. So I think that's a very local Thailand's cuisine, and you can bring your friends to be there. Also, we have many famous, the most famous fish that we have is milk fish. So any kind of fish shop, when they have the soup, they also have the whole fish meat. And the 杜小月, that's a noodle. And this kind is 卤面. For the milk fish shop, there are many like Agong, just like the 小西角，还有Agong在那个公园南路。另外 the other one is very close to at the intersection of Jinhua Road and Xinxin Road in the Jinhua. Also, there are many famous ones around the city, so I will not list it as too much detail. And then we'll talk about the dinner. At the dinner, there's a very special place, the Zhongzhen Road. And there, at the start of their alley, there's a 双泉红茶. So just getting to the alley, you will find there is a square. There's an empty place surrounded by 3 temples. And that's what we call Chinaka. They serve the barbecue foods, very famous and very special. Also in that kind of atmosphere, you will find the ancient country's atmosphere and feel very comfortable. There is no low roof, just under the tree, so you will enjoy the kind of atmosphere very much. Also, the other one is satay's hot pot, 沙茶火锅. That is also famous here in. I think that's very popular for our local people, also for the friends. And the famous one is by the Ximen Road, and you can find there are 汕头沙茶火锅, 广东沙茶火锅, any kind of sauté hot pot is very delicious too. So also between these meal, breakfast, lunch and dinner, we also have snack, right? We also have any kind of snack, like squid rice noodle, and rice ball and spring ball. So I think they are also famous, and eel noodle. So I think to have a healthy and a sustainability life is what we call local. And we are very lucky that we can, in Thailand, we always enjoy the very fresh and very clean foods in our city. Thank you.